On May 2nd, 2015, a biblical swarm of bees descended on our backyard. I called out to Nikki, "Hey, Nikki! You better start praying the rosary because I think the rapture is nigh." There was a constant clamor against the window. I gave it about a 50-50 chance that they actually break the glass. This went on for several minutes and then nothing. I went outside to have a look and I couldn't see or hear anything resembling a bee. "Thanks, Nikki!" I yelled back into the house, certain the rosary had worked. Later on, I walked around the side of the house to trim a shrub, and I noticed a few bees up in the vent holes in the eaves, but definitely not a big deal. Knowing full well I couldn't kill these pollinators, I'm an educated man. I decided to discourage their presence with the hose, which almost always works with my dogs. I donned the appropriate safety gear and executed my plan, which worked flawlessly. Okay, we've got a code red. We've got a beehive up in the eaves of the house. So I've donned the appropriate safety gear to try to see what I can do. It's important that you wear the appropriate safety gear when you're dealing with honeybees. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squirt the bee colony up in the eaves, and hopefully that'll clear them out, because they say the scouts come forward and they try to establish a colony, so we're going to try to discourage that. So here we go. Looks like we're doing all right. No major catastrophes yet. Looks like they're not sure what to do. I would say it was a successful blitzkrieg. Let's go. Despite the fact that I could typically never see more than 20 bees or so at a time, there were multiple stinging accidents during the next year, including my mother-in-law and the dogs a couple times. It would seem that my plan of discouragement had not been successful, and I knew we needed to bring in some professional pollinators to solve this problem. The good fellow who showed up at my house immediately began constructing an elaborate tent made out of visqueen. Then he sawed into my drywall ceiling and revealed that these bees had in fact been very busy. He estimated that this was a collection of about 10,000 bees, and then he offered me some fruits of their labor. He coaxed them into his honey house and then left the premises, leaving me an $800 tab and a very expensive jar of honey. Worth every penny.